right, hello everyone. Today is Monday, June 5th, 2023. I'm here at New York Penn Station and I'm going back to Hoboken, New Jersey today for the first time in 3 months. Now I just want to mention that this will not be my only time in New Jersey this month. I'm just going to mention at a later date because I don't want to give everything away and I like to do things in the moment nowadays. I will be in New Jersey again later this month because I'm hoping to go back to Delmarva for the first time in 3 years. So stay tuned. There'll be a video hopefully at the end of this month. I'm hoping. So anyhow, before I get to New Jersey Transit, we're just going to take a little walkthrough of the new concourse here at Penn. Now, I am very excited about this, and I gotta get a picture to show my friends. Insomnia Cookies is opening here! Oh my god, I am so excited about that. Guys, Insomnia Cookies is opening. And supposedly this is gonna be the replacement to Avant Lee Cafe Coffee. Okay, there is gonna be a bar here, that's good. And of course, Roses is hopefully coming at the end of this year, supposedly. Right here is Roses. So yeah, this is coming along nicely. I love this new bright, wide area compared to, you know, the old, depressing area that used to be here for so many years when I used to do this walk from the E train all the time, when I had business in Midtown back in the day. But yeah, now I don't. Now I just come here for leisure. So anyhow, I was tipped off by Newsday's Alfonso Castillo this morning that the brand new bathrooms in the 7th Avenue concourse have opened. They have in fact opened, and the new waiting room has also opened up. Now, I want to see what's going on down there for a second. I think they're going to keep this vacant, which I'm not happy about, guys, because remember, there used to be a bar here. There used to be a bar here. And now supposedly down there, where Dunkin' is, that's where McDonald's used to be. Oh boy. Yep, the bar was right there. I remembered it. There used to be a bar right there. And sometimes if your train was called on track 18 or 19, you know, Maryland to the Poconos. That's where I'm hopefully going to Maryland later this month. Okay, so we do have a new display board here at Penn Station, which is excellent. Oh no, we have a broken escalator today. Ugh, same old Penn Station, right? So, let's quickly be discreet about the new waiting areas. So, according to Alfonso Castillo of Newsday, there are less seats than the original waiting area. Let's just quickly take a look at this new waiting area for a second. Yeah, Alfonso was right. Look at this, guys. This is less seats than the original waiting room. I mean, are they going to put more seats down there? See, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, it looks like the restroom is open. All right, so I am now done in the restroom, and I'm now heading up to New Jersey Transit, which the custodian, you know, I would have talked to the custodian anyway. I would have been like, it's no worries, man. I'm going to New Jersey Transit anyway. But anyhow, the restrooms were an improvement. At least the good news is my concerns to Cafe Rinaldi were finally addressed when it came to the hand dryer situation. So that's very good that Cafe Rinaldi finally fixed that issue, because listen, it's an issue that I've had since 2021 when I first started to use the railroad again. So yeah, anyhow, bathrooms were okay, better improvement. But I still prefer the bathrooms here on New Jersey Transit. Don't ask why, but I just like the layout of this New Jersey Transit area better. So anyhow, just waiting for train 3837, excuse me, to get called. Right now, it is not called. It's 10:47, so I'm just going to wait it out here in the New Jersey Transit waiting area. So notable people from New Jersey. Look at that. Albert Einstein, Buzz Aldrin, and of course, George Costanza from Seinfeld. All right, we're now officially on standby. It just popped up on the screen. Here it is. Yep. So now we're going to officially get ready to go to Hoboken. Finally, track 3. Here we go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now the train's going to get overcrowded. Now the train's going to get overcrowded. You know, and it wasn't like this back in March. It really wasn't. So, it is what it is. See, look how stupid this is. Why is this train on track 4 letting everybody off when they could use the other tracks here? You know, now they created a complete overcrowded mess. You know, this is really stupid. This is really stupid. Yep, there it is. Train 3837. And look, it's double-decker today. Wow. So I'm in the double-decker. I'm now on car 7741, and I gotta say, Eric Scott from New Jersey 101.5 was right. Look at this. The window's fogged up. So I may consider complaining about this at the next New Jersey Transit Board meeting, because this is not acceptable. I'm gonna have to address this with Kevin Corbett. Now it smells in here, so now I gotta put my mask back on.
I'm Eric Scott. This is New Jersey's first news for Friday, June 2nd. Good luck seeing out of the windows on New Jersey Transit trains to figure out what station you're at, and the situation doesn't appear that it'll get better anytime soon. To replace the windows on hundreds of rail cars would cost at least $8 million. NJT is now partnering with some Rutgers experts, hoping they can find a solution. The Center for Advanced Infrastructure and Transportation will hopefully be able to find a way to clean these cloudy windows. Results of their research could come in the fall. NJT riders have been complaining for months about the cloudy windows.
Okay, updates. So now I'm making my way down to track G, where my Hoboken train will be. And I did a little experiment. And what I did was I decided, you know what, let me try putting it to the scanner since it didn't get punched. So what happened back in March when I was here, somebody from customer service had to help me get through the turnstile. And that's why I was allowed to make the return trip back to New York. Even though on the main Morris Essex train I took, it didn't matter. So I'm not upset, guys. I'm not upset. I don't make a federal case out of this nonsense. Yeah, meanwhile, here comes the Pascack train. Where is the Pascack train? I think it's down there. I hear it coming. Weird. Well, it doesn't matter. I think it's probably coming from there. But anyhow, that's the story. Oh, here it comes. Yep. And obviously, if I was seeing my cousins, I would have to go to not Nanuet, Spring Valley. Because my cousins live up in Rockland, so my cousin up there, if I wanted to see them, well, my cousins, excuse me, plural, they would pick me up if I wanted to hang out with them in Rockland County. So, Yeah, this is a much cheaper option for me than dealing with Beeline bus and then worrying about, how much Metro North costs. If I ever wanted to go up there. All right, here we go. Train to Hoboken. Train 58 is here. Excellent. Oh boy, but we got a lot of people trying to get off here, huh? And no surprise, the usual culprit, 3 cars. Everybody wants to go upstairs to get over to Penn Station, New York. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get off board first, and I'll get on. Oh boy, we have a Newark Airport passenger getting off. No surprise. Okay, here we are, train to Hoboken, finally. Boy. So yeah, I said I'm gonna speak to a conductor in Hoboken if I have to get my ticket punched, and I'll go from there. Now this is better. I'm on car 6212. As you can tell, we are now pulling into beautiful downtown Hoboken right now. And the conductor just asked me, are you going into Hoboken? And I'm like, of course I am. Why am I on this train? Yeah, and he already validated it. And he took my ticket. We're all good. So I am now approaching the terminal. Yep, definitely a lot more people here today than when I was here back in March. So, now back in Hoboken. So, we're now here at Hoboken. And we do have the liquor store not open as usual today. The customer service is open, which is good. Okay, so I'm just gonna do what I gotta do around here. Maybe I'll take some clips. Look at this. Looks like I got to avoid the western spur of the New Jersey Turnpike on later this month. I'll just give you guys a hint. I'll be back here in New Jersey anywhere between those dates. But again, it's not to go to the fair. It's to go to Ocean City, Maryland. Maryland, guys. All right. So, trying to see where the bus terminal is. I want to walk around there for a sec. So I'll go take a look in a little while. So I just want to mention something important. Look at a picture to send my friends. Something important happened yesterday here in Hoboken, and that was the Pride Parade. They had their Pride Parade, and I think later this summer, there's going to be an Italian festival coming up. So I just came out of the CVS, and I just spent about $3 worth. I used my $3 coupon, and if I paid for everything regular price, 2 bags of chips I'm going to bring back to New York and a Diet Coke, would have cost me like $7. So now we're going to go into Carlo's, and maybe we will get to see the Cake Boss today. We are now in the flagship store of the Cake Boss, Carlo's. Wow. This is so cool, guys. First time in here. I couldn't come in here in March because I was in a hurry to get back to New York, but this is so cool, guys. I mean, of course I'm going to get something today, but I'll talk to the staff and ask them about certain stuff. Maybe I'll get a slice of cake or something. I'll see. I'll debate it. Oh my God, look at this. Tribute to Patrice Bergeron of the New Jersey Devils. And then look at this. I mean, this is so cool. And then there's the Cake Boss. That is so cool. We actually get to see the Cake Boss picture. So he's not here. All right. Because he has bigger and better things to do. Since he is, the Cake Boss. And you can't say Hoboken without cannoli. So I'm going to take a look at some of the desserts they have here. And I gotta say, this is pretty good stock they got. This is pretty good. I'm very impressed. And of course, the cannolis are here, which is no surprise. They got a peanut butter cannoli. So, really am not in the mood for cannoli. I might do a slice of cake or a cookie today. I'll talk to the staff and I'll make a decision. Now, here's something interesting, guys. They also make some interesting crisp sandwiches. Now, talk about unique and interesting. And look at this. Carlos, take it out, black and white cookie. And I also want to mention that they have locations in Midtown Manhattan and Times Square. They have, I think, one in Las Vegas, if I'm correct. And I definitely know there is one in Orlando, Florida. There is one in Orlando, Florida, but here's the catch. It's in a very unique location. It's in a mall. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to the staff in just a bit. So here's some of the interesting cake selections, guys. And I wanna show my friends back in New York. I'm taking pictures for them today. So there we go. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting the black and white cake because it reminds me of the so-called classic checkerboard cake. So I'm gonna ask if I can get this one today, and I'll ask the price. So I'm gonna head to Impasto's in a little while because I still have to go to 7-Eleven and I still have to go to, whatchamacallit. Right, I still gotta go to McDonald's. So, just came out of Carlos and I asked the guy how much a slice of cake was because I saw it on the board, but I wanted to double check with him. So it's $8.95 for a slice of cake. So I don't know, maybe I'll come back here for my birthday in November and maybe I'll treat myself again to another Hoboken trip. That might be a good idea, guys. And maybe I'll use my gift card my mom gives me to get both an M&M cookie and that. So at least I'll have something to bring with me back to New York. Because usually I can get my stuff in New York anyway, but it's like, you know what? I don't care. And I also want to mention, I am supposed to go out to Long Island with my parents this weekend. So, yeah, I'm doing a lot of traveling this week, guys. I got something else I gotta do tomorrow. Wednesday I got work. Only day I'm working this week because, again, I was already scheduled on the staff calendar to take off today at Osnum. So, yeah. And my boss was fine with it. You know, she didn't care I was taking off 2 straight Mondays for both Memorial Day and today because, you know, we all made a pact back in April. And we said we're all going to work on Juneteenth this year. We all made an agreement. The same staff who I see every time I'm with, like the same staff who I've been with for like the past 8 years, majority of them agree we're going to work on Juneteenth. So I actually bought my Osnum shirt with me just in case if they called me in last minute and they're like, oh, you want to come in today because we're short staff. And you know what? They didn't call me in, which is good. I was afraid I was going to get the call last minute and I was going to have to detour and take the Q31 today to go to work. So, yeah, right now I'm just looking for 7-Eleven. I'll go to 7-Eleven first because, again, I'm not really that hungry. I had a decent breakfast back in New York earlier, so I can wait to eat. And I need stuff to bring back to New York anyway. So, yeah, I'm just doing a little walk through here in Hoboken. I have to say the sidewalks are a little bit better than when I was back in New York when I was walking in Fresh Meadows earlier. And on my street this morning, when I was trying to get the Q46, Con Edison was doing work right by Hillcrest Jewish Center. Yeah, and you all pretty much know how YouTube works nowadays. I'm not going to go into that. So anyhow, guys, there's a dog in there? I heard a woof. Oh, here's the dog. Don't want to be rude to the dog, you know. The dog's just sitting there. Cute dog, by the way. So yeah, look, gourmet market. So yeah, I'm gonna come back to McDonald's in a bit because I have a coupon for a $1 Diet Coke today, and I'm gonna use it because here in New Jersey with the oh my God, I just slipped almost on the sidewalk, just like back in New York. So back on topic. McDonald's here in New Jersey, and I remember this back in March when they were still doing the $1 size Diet Cokes. They were, it was $1.07. And I think if you use the McDonald's app through a certain date this month, I forget when it is. Oh, here's Panera Bread. Remember walking past this back in March. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna go to the Sinatra statue today. You know, I've been there, done that. You know, I'm not going to aggravate myself because again, tomorrow I have something bigger planned than being here in New Jersey, guys. It's back in New York. So you'll see that tomorrow, hopefully. But anyhow, where was I? Yeah, I'm not going to Sinatra statue today. Been there, done that, did that in March. So yeah, and the lighting was better in March when it was cloudier. So look at that, they have a movie night here. Wow, at Piering Park. That's pretty cool. So Mayor Balala is actually sponsoring it. Now, if only Mayor Balala can figure out how to get these cracked sidewalks fixed. Oh boy, I just stepped on another one. Yeah, 7-Eleven should be up there. Not too far. I just see it in front of me. So, yeah, not too bad today, guys. Not too bad today. You know, the weather is gorgeous. And I think the rest of the week's supposed to rain, but I'm not gonna let the rain tamper on me. So yeah, I'm just doing a little walk through to get over to 7-Eleven. You know, a lot of pizza places here on Washington Street. I gotta say that. Okay, so I think I see 7-Eleven up ahead. So I gotta get inside. All right, guys, well, looks like I had a little bit of loss of money today, and you may be wondering, you know, what happened today. So, situation goes, just waiting for the dog to go through. Situation goes, 7-Eleven, I think their corporate raised the prices on the Take and Go cookies. So it used to be $1 even, now it's $1.49. And now I know for next time, I gotta have $3 if I'm gonna do this next time and shop till I drop here in Jersey. Which I said, I'm probably not gonna be back here till my birthday in November. Because most of the summer, especially if it gets too hot, probably gonna be spending a lot of time in Limbrook. Now, if only the Long Island Railroad doesn't double cross me, because they're doing a lot of track work at Kew Gardens. Because as you know, I don't want to deal with the traffic on the Q3031 in Jamaica. So, yeah, trust me guys, I'm all planned out, but today I am taking the subway back, hopefully. I'll see how I do with the economics of Impostos later. Oh, speak of the devil, there goes my bus. Yep, there goes the 126 bus back to Port Authority Bus Terminal in Manhattan. And look, Panera Bread gets a sponsorship. Now, if only the MTA could do corporate sponsorships, like what Jonathan D'Souza from Passengers United's been saying, that would be a bigger improvement. So yeah, time to go to McDonald's and hopefully get my Diet Coke. So here it is, guys, the large slice here at Impasto's. It is humongous. I mean, last time I got 2 slices, I had to ask for it in a box because I was in a hurry to get back to New York. But today I'm not really in a hurry to get back to New York as much. So look at that. Pretty cool, right? Well, talk about small, but hey, makes me happy. Alright, so now I'm gonna head back to New York. I had a pretty good day out here. And that's what I like about Hoboken. Everything's laid out. You know, that's what I like about Washington Street a lot. So as I said, maybe I'll come back here for my birthday. I'll probably come back here for my birthday because, you know, as I said, I spoke to the guy in Carlos and I said, look, I might as well just do what I gotta do and save $10 next time around. Because again, most of the summer, if I get free days, if it's like 90 degrees, then I'm probably gonna take the N25 to Limbrook. Since my dad can just drop me off in the new Hyde Park area anyway, and then, you know, it'll be easier for him to do his shopping, and then I can go to Limbrook. Because honestly, where would I rather be most of the summer? At least I can walk around and get the cool breeze in the South Shore. Just like how there's a nice breeze from the Hudson River here today, so. But again, I can't keep coming out to New Jersey each and every time, guys, you know. Today was just a day where I planned everything out. But a lot of the summer months, Osnum is going to need me. And the only days off I'll get on Tuesdays, so depends on the weather, you know. So it could vary on my schedule as the summer, but 126 bus should be coming, and the traffic is starting to build up a little bit here on Washington Street, and there's a good reason, because tonight John Mellencamp is performing at the Beacon. Yes, the guy who sings Jack and Diane. So anyhow, he's performing tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, and I think Friday at the Beacon. And obviously, since the Beacon's on the Upper West Side, you know how many people are going to use Washington Street to get to the Beacon right now? This is like a little mini Manhattan, in a sense. So, yeah, I'm seeing there's a lot of traffic here today, but you know what? I rather would take my chances, excuse me, with the 126 bus. It is coming, so that's good. So I'm gonna wait here to get back to New York. So yeah, better to leave now than never, because if I don't leave now, then again, everybody's gonna crowd into the Lincoln Tunnel, because again, you got John Mellencamp performing tonight. Oh boy, Uber's here. Well, in a way, I'm kind of glad this traffic light is in sync, so at least then, you know, this lady who needs to get into an Uber right now, she can get in her, get to where she needs to go right now. Maybe she's probably heading over to Weehawken for all I know. But, needless to say, I just saw my bus, and I'm heading back to New York now than never. Because again, it's now or never when it gets to coming back over the Hudson before, again, everybody heads back to New York, either from work here in downtown Hoboken, that's another factor, or again, they're heading over to see John Mellencamp. So yeah, guys. Also, I want to mention, Hoboken's going to be busy a lot this weekend. If anybody's going to see Ed Sheeran at MetLife, oh boy. Where's my bus? Heading on board. Okay, 126. Bus 5242.
3rd Street.
And right now I'm heading back to Port Authority. Only negative, no place to charge your phone. Oh well. At least the bus is air conditioning. fare. You can take dollar bills just like Suffolk County Transit does. So we're back in New York, and a little bit of a fail as we were in the Lincoln Tunnel. The emergency exit just randomly opened. Oh well. At least I was able to move to the back of the bus. Bus driver didn't care, so yeah. I've already signed up to speak to New Jersey Transit, and trust me, on June 14th I'm going to address this with them, and I'm also going to address the dirty window. So I'm just glad the meeting is at 10 o'clock in the morning, because well, at least I could speak to them next week. You know you're in New York when you see something crazy. So, just came out of the Lincoln Tunnel. First, here's crazy right here. Looks like the squeegee men are out. No surprise. And we got a bigger problem. There's a homeless encampment. We have an NYPD marked unit here. And guess what? They're not going to issue this guy a trespass. Now, if this was Hoboken, something like that was on Washington Street, you know I would go right to the precinct and report it. Because in New Jersey, they don't tolerate that. Right here on Dyer Avenue and West 35th Street. Guys, look at this. The Holy Grail is still here. Outbound Pond is still open in the Port Authority. Oh boy, guys, that's a miracle right there, because they're closing left and right, and the one in Long Island Jewish just closed a couple months ago. All right, well, I gotta use the restroom before I take the subway. Oh, I didn't know they had a performing arts center. That's interesting here at Port Authority. All right, guys, so I'm doing something very interesting today. I'm going to walk completely underground from 8th Avenue, from the Port Authority, all the way to the new entrance. Well, it's been open for a year now, but all the way to the entrance where the Times Square shuttle leads to the F train. I've never done this before, guys. Like, this is crazy. I've never done it before, but I really want to do it today, because I don't know, I've seen people walk it before. I began at like 2:16. Oh my man, not 2:16, 2:06. Gee, my time is off today. So it's 2:07. I think I'm probably gonna get there in like the next 3 minutes. Yeah, see, here it is. I don't know, guys. I just felt like doing it today because I have so much time on hand. You know, I just have so much time on hand today that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I don't care, because now officially Times Square links everything together, especially now that you take the shuttle train. You know, I've heard a lot of people be appreciative of now having access to the B, D, F, or M and having this walk, which gets you to the Port Authority if you need a bus. So, yeah, I just wanted to do this today, guys, because I was like, you know what? I said, I have plenty of time on hand today. I don't care. You know? Okay, guys, 2 fails I just witnessed here at the Times Square 42nd Street shuttle. So look at this. The screen's cracked, and somebody left trash in the pool. Look at this. Who left this here? Oh my God, guys. I mean, that's why I think we've been having a lot of track fires lately. Call me crazy, but you know. Anyhow, I'm almost there. I began walking at 2:06, and now it's 2:12, so not too bad, you know. Like I said, I have plenty of time to walk this today. So now I could just get the F and then go back to Union Turnpike and take the Q46 home today. So I would say if you have 10 minutes and you have the patience to do it, then by all means do it. Just looking at the countdown clock, okay. Next train to Queens is coming, I think, so gonna get going. Yeah, I mean, I walked this pathway back in 2021, but that's when I came from Grand Central. So that was a different story, guys. I had to make up time. Oh, boy. So yeah, I had plenty of time to do this today. No question. I was very glad I did it. You know? Burn off what I ate in Impastos, that big pizza slice. Okay, just looking for the uptown platform, and it's right here. Good. Hey, not too bad. About almost 10 minutes. Very happy. Oh, look at this. Another cracked one. Yep. This is why track fires have been happening, guys. Look at this. 42nd Street, Bryant Park on the F. I mean, come on. You know, I'm gonna have to bring this up to Richard Davey in a couple of weeks, guys, because this is not acceptable. You know, and I gotta use this again tomorrow. Well, I'm not coming into Manhattan unless something changes last minute, but... Oh, boy, guys, let me tell you. I'm just disgusted. I really am disgusted. And nobody seems to care that this is why... Oh my God, look how disgusting this is. Shame on you, Richard Davey. Shame on you, Jano Lieber. And shame on you, Kathy Hochul. That's all I gotta say, because this is Hochul's problem too. Alright, so now I'm on car 8720, and this is interesting. I guess Jano's not playing around, guys. Look at this. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I really hope we're gonna end up like Korea soon, because they have all their cameras. They have the cameras in the cars installed. Yep, there comes my train. So I'm glad I do not have to deal with the Q46 right now. Oh boy, that would have been a problem. And this has more seats in it. I'm gonna get in this car. I will the fittest if you want a seat in the subway car, folks. Scout it out and know what you're doing. Oh boy. Now I'm on the way to Queens Center Mall to get the bus back to Fresh Meadows. Oh boy, guys. This traffic trying to get into the mall right now is crazy. Or at least, you know, the exit coming from the LIE. But, yeah. It's crazy, guys. It's just utter nuts. You know, I'm gonna wait this out because there's just too much traffic and I need to cross over there to get the bus. So I'll probably get the next one after because this one's leaving. So I'll get the next one since he's probably overcrowded. There'd be no way I get a seat on that bus. And plus, I told my mom I would call her once I told her I was gonna get on the bus in Queens anyway. So I want to keep my promise. That I'm going to wait it out because, again, this bus is going to get crowded and I do not want to deal with that. So I'll wait for the next one. We don't have to rush, guys, because I can already tell traffic's bad anyway. All right, we're on the Q88 to Queens Village right now. Just had a little nice conversation with the driver as we were leaving Queens Center Mall. And guess what? Had to open all the windows. No air conditioning, guys. No air conditioning. The MTA is slacking off on pulling the coolant in the buses. Oh boy. Shame, 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 shame on you. All right, guys, good news. I just heard from Bus Command, and latest update. They are aware of the bus I was just on, and 8424 is hopefully going to be inspected and hopefully they'll put the coolant in. But here's the problem. This guy right now in the Toyota, he's blocking traffic and he needs to move. And look at this. Look at this. We got road rage here, guys, on my street. I mean, look at this. I mean, again, you know, it's just crazy. I mean, doesn't that guy realize we're the most impatient city in the country? I mean, literally, there's like almost 10 cars that was just waiting for this one stop sign because the guy in the Toyota was just literally slowing down traffic. Boy. So, yeah, I hope this lady in the Honda floors it because she's wasting valuable time. That's another thing. You know, I watch a lot of these defensive driving videos. You gotta treat everything defensive when you drive, you know? And look at this, cracked sidewalk. That's how I bumped my knee in Kew Gardens a couple of weeks ago. But the good thing is, guys, it's not that hot, but, you know, again, I'm thinking, and the driver agreed with me, you know, even though he was a nosy body. So, the driver agrees with my theory. I don't think Queens Village Bus Depot has the coolant yet. I don't think they have enough bottles to put inside the AC unit where they put it in the engine. So I'm thinking that's what's probably going on, and could be a supply chain issue. Maybe General Lieber didn't order it in time, because the chairman needs to be held accountable for that. That's a given. You know, on Nice Bus, 9 times out of 10, when you encounter a bus that has no air conditioning, 9 times out of 10, and especially when I've seen this on the N22, N24, especially the N6. Oh my God, the amount of times I've seen the buses with the windows open on that route. N70, 71, I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to encounter a bus that has no air conditioning on the Nice Bus fleet. And I know I'm not supposed to share this information, but I got tipped off a couple days ago that Nice Bus is currently in the process of scrapping the 1800s. The 2100s have in fact been ordered, which is very good news. I'm very happy that at least Blakeman's doing something good for once. 2100 units should be coming by the end of this year and the early to mid part of 2024, which is excellent news. Let's hope that. I also want to give a shout out to Camper News Network, better known as Matt Camper here on YouTube. He told me on Friday, and I actually noticed this when I had to take care of something at Long Island Jewish on Friday, and I saw this on the N25 going to Limbrook. Nice Bus has the brand new LED displays. And if you're on a route on Nice Bus that goes specifically to a Long Island Railroad station, they even have the little logo with the rail and the train itself, which was pretty interesting to see. I saw this when I was on Lakeville Road back on Friday. I thank you all very much for watching this video. It's been pretty fun today. No question, I'm just exhausted right now, especially because I thought, okay, I had air conditioning on the 126 bus. I had air conditioning on the subway. Oh, and not to mention, I think I had air conditioning on the Q46 this morning. So yeah, how do I not get air conditioning on the Q88? Explain that. So thank you all for watching. There will be more to come soon. Here is always on Andy's Randomness. And until the next one, please take care.